I'm attempting to 100% Lego Fortnite Odyssey, and in today's video, I'm going to tell you exactly what that means. And strap in, because this is probably the biggest grind that I'm ever dedicating myself to go on. And also drop a like, because I'm going to need all the luck I can get. But first, let me go ahead and explain what it means to 100% Lego Fortnite. And to do that, we got to come back over here to my dojo once it loads in, of course, because I promise you there is a building here. It just takes some time to load in. Oh, okay, there it is. Beautiful. So we're here in our storage dojo, and there it is right there, the sapphire chest. And when I open this up, you'll see that there's just a ton of legendary items here. That's not random. There's a reason that every single one of those is there. And it's because those are part of my collection. I'm never going to use any of the items in this chest. But what I am going to do is keep coming over here to the crafting bench to make every single variant of every single item that currently exists after the Lego Fortnite Odyssey update. I'm sure everyone watching this video knows, but oh, wait. And I'm pretty sure most of the people watching this video are already aware of what happened after Odyssey. But basically, they just made it so that there's so many new tools and weapons you can craft. And a great example here is the sword, because as you can see, there's a bunch of different gem types, which will change the look of it. But not only that, once you select a blade type, you can then come over here to the hilt, where there's extra options. And each one, again, is a completely unique combination that makes the item look different. Basically, like I said, to 100% Lego Fortnite Odyssey in my eyes, I need to collect every single variant in the legendary rarity. Now, let's take a second to look at the inventory that I'm currently rocking, because it makes more sense now that I explain that, I'm sure. As you can see, first off, we have a Shatterhorn and Mahogany pickaxe. I mean, this might be the first time any of you that are watching have ever seen this combination, because I might be one of the only people to have ever made it. Next, I have a Shatterhorn and Gold Spear. This thing's pretty close to getting upgraded to Legendary, so I can go ahead and retire it soon. And the last item we're rocking with right now is going to be this really beautiful looking crossbow. This one's amber and gold, so it just looks super shiny. And you know what? This one's actually also really close to being Legendary, so let's just do that right now. And honestly, any moment here, we should go ahead and get this one rifted. And there it is. Our golden amber crossbow is officially retired. Let's go ahead and take it back to the chest now. And I mean, again, this thing just looks so gorgeous, especially in that sunlight. I mean, look at that thing glow. Wait, why does it kind of look like it has sapphire on it? I swear it doesn't have sapphire. You guys saw. Anyway, obviously right now, like I showed you earlier, we're just putting all these in a chest here. But eventually, I am going to make a full-on museum to display every single one in one of those wall mounts. And I mean, you can already hang any tool or item you want in a wall mount. We don't have to wait for the update that's coming on Tuesday for that, but I am still excited for these wall mount changes nonetheless. And yeah, in terms of a world update, if you want to see where I'm planning on building this museum, because obviously we have all this stuff here, and then we have our new water base, which is right over the hill, over this way towards the storm, and behind my use code Kaz sign. By the way, you guys should use code Kaz. It would be very much appreciated. Anyway, basically behind that, I set up a launch pad highway. So if I fly over here, we're gonna come over. Wait, what the? Okay, I don't know how I missed there. But our launchpad highway should send us up here, which is our new spot. As you can see, it's a ginormous spot of flatland. Guys, it's pretty hard to find a spot of flatland this big. I mean, it's just ginormous. So I'm very excited to go ahead and build a full-fledged museum here, where I'll be able to tour guests through and honestly just show off all of the different legendary tools that I have. Either way though, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get some sleep at our base, and then we're gonna get started on the grinding, because like I said, this is the hardest challenge that I think I've ever tried on Lego Fortnite, and I've done a lot on this game. So before we go any further with today's video, make sure you guys are subscribed for daily Lego Fortnite content. Also, dropping a like to support the content really helps out. But in today's video, we do have a few different things we want to get done. First off, we want to go ahead and get rid of the Shatterhorn Mahogany pickaxe, because again, it's just the most random combination ever. Once I get it done though, it is going to feel nice, because I barely have any pickaxes in Legendary. This is literally going to be my third one, and I just did the math. There's 40 combinations of pickaxes that I'm going to have to get to Legendary. So yeah, I'm on 2 out of 40. Like I said, this is a huge grind. And the way that that math adds up is because, as you can see here, there's 5 different gem types. Obviously, we have the 4 main ones plus Shatterhorn. And then in terms of handles, there's 8 different handles, and obviously 8 times 5 equals 40. Quick math. And if you want to take that a step further, there are 7 different tools that I'm going to need to get 40 variations of, which equals 280 legendary items, which is absolutely ridiculous when I put it that way. Let me go ahead and just count how many I have in total in my chest right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I have 9 out of 280. I'm just now realizing how insane that is going to be. Like I said in the intro, I'm dedicating myself to this challenge. Let's go ahead and lock in for a little bit and hopefully get these 2 items in my hand to Legendary. What? Wait. How did I just kill him? I didn't even do anything. Okay, now it's supposed to show just a grindy segment, but replay that. Dude, how did I just kill that guy? I swear I just shot lightning out of my body when I jumped. I don't know. You guys saw it again. I have no idea how that happened. Anyway, getting pretty close on our tools here, and I've barely been in here, so let's just go ahead and wrap this up. Oh my goodness. There's no way. We found Cadence. And I don't think I'll ever be in this cave again, so we might as well invite her on our journey. I'm not very confident in the fact that she survives this, but you never know. Oh, and just like that, I guess Cadence is good luck because we officially have our mahogany shatterhorn pickaxe done. I know that just sounds insane to say, but let's throw it on the floor and look at this thing. Oh my goodness. The black, red, and gold makes it look like a toy. I mean, it looks so nice. Anyway, time to finish up the spear now. Oh. You can't attack these guys. Never mind. And honestly, the bright side of doing this is the fact that you actually have to grind quite a bit. So as you can see, I got blast core, but I also have a whole lot of other stuff that I've been needing for a while. Specifically on this run, I wanted bright core, but I also got some ruby and other stuff as well. But yeah, we're almost done with our spear here, and this should be enough to send us right over. Let's go ahead and see though. I'm not sure. And oh my goodness, I gotta be careful of dying. But we're pretty close. Can we do it here? Oh, we can't. Okay. Oh wait, there is still one more bandit here. Hang on. Is it gonna happen in this village? Let's see. Okay, we need a few more hits. Oh, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Look how nice this spear looks. Hang on. Okay, so it got shorter. The spear was definitely longer before it got rifted to legendary, but look at this thing. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. I feel like I say that about every single item when it rifts to legendary, but still, you can't tell me this isn't a good looking spear. Okay, and off camera a second ago, I went ahead and got one more thing in legendary, and that's gonna be this ruby and gold sword here. Also off camera, not only did Cadence die because she's not with me, but I also died. As you can see, I no longer have a totem of return. Keep in mind, we're doing this in expert mode. I don't know if I said that earlier in the video, but either way, that raises the stakes even more. So we got to go ahead and craft ourselves a brand new totem of return. The only issue is I don't have any bear pelts. I'll address that problem in 1 second. But I guess for now, we're kind of down bad. So we got to make ourselves an uncommon totem of return. It's only a 1 heart difference, but still, you want to have the best charms possible. And right now I don't. So the fun part about this challenge is that it really does incentivize you to grind. So next we're going to go ahead and hunt ourselves some bears for some bear pelts. Like I just showed you, we don't have any. And in a world that we spend so much time in, I should just have a ton of bear pelts. That way I never have to worry about not having the best charms. So first thing we're going to do is go ahead and just retire these 3 items here. And organizing by type, you can see this kind of coming together. We have a few pickaxes, a few more crossbows, plus some other things. But yeah, we can't get too excited about what's in that chest yet because there's still so much more to make. So like I just said, we're going to go ahead and hunt some bears, and our weapon of choice is going to be a crossbow. And I think just for fun, because it looks so good, we're going with a sapphire frostpine rod combo. I'm going ahead and making this thing. Wait, my game just crashed. What in the world? And loading back in, we actually made our crossbow, which is nice. It's pitch dark though. Let's go ahead and sleep through the night. And looking at this thing in the sun, my goodness, this is so satisfying. Holy cow. I cannot wait to use it. I mean, obviously it's not going to be very good because it is a frostpine rod. Also, I got to patch these holes in the floor because our villagers are not having a good time here. They're all either drowning or they're stuck in these holes. Either way, that's not super important right now. What is going to be important is taking these tools and immediately taking them over to the legendary forge. Obviously, as nice as it would be to go ahead and use this thing and then rift it as soon as it's about to break, we just don't got time for that. So yeah, straight to the legendary forge they go. And you know what? After thinking a little bit more, it'd probably be beneficial to make an entire inventory of new items. That way I'm kind of progressing all of them at the same time. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a pickaxe next. And I'm still in the phase where I can kind of just make whatever I want and have fun with it. I might even actually just go ahead and do a frostpine rod pickaxe as well. I feel like the sapphire frostpine rod combo might be good across the board. And yeah, I feel like purely going off aesthetics, having a full inventory of this is going to be so nice. So here we go. Obviously, I currently possess none of these items in legendary, so that's the reason we're doing them all at the same time. And there we are. Let's go. Okay. And I promise you, we're almost ready to go hunt bears. The last thing we're going to do is go over to the rune forge. As you can see, all this grinding gives me a ton of essence. So I'm going to go ahead and use some of it. And I'm not looking for all of the craziest upgrades on my tools here. I'm going to go ahead and leave some available rune slots. That way, if I ever want to take these things out for a joyride out of retirement later on, I can go ahead and apply the newest and greatest charms. So yeah, if you're wondering why I'm barely upgrading these things, that's why. And I'm not even slapping durability on these because I do want them to wear down as soon as possible. And the only additional thing I'm going to add to just the sword here is going to be Stormbane. And the reason why is because we're going to be hunting for bears inside of a dungeon, aka a storm cave. I actually don't really know what those are called, but yeah, this right here is what I was referring to. Yeah, it is called the storm cave. Okay. I have heard that a phase of the storm cave could be 2 bear spawning. I haven't personally seen it, but yeah, we are going to be hunting for bears down here first. And more importantly, just because these storm caves do require you to do a ton of damage, which is obviously going to progress all of our tools. And one way to make this go even faster is just to go ahead and waste durability on things like this. Honestly, all these plants do help out quite a bit, so make sure you're doing it if you're trying to progress. And hang on, did I just find the strat? I mean, look at this. I'm almost a quarter of the way done already just from getting these little plant patches. And yeah, I'm not lying. This might actually be the fastest. Oh, what is this? What is this plant? Why is it so big? Why did it take so long to break? What I was saying, I think this might actually be the strat. It's obviously not the prettiest and maybe not the most fun, but it's very common to find these little bodies of plants, so it's not going to be super hard. And then again, it just wears down your sword so fast. And oh my goodness, the strat is unbelievable. I mean, look at how much progress I already have on my sword from the first level of this cave. I mean, this just went from a random tip in the video to maybe the most valuable tip in the entire video because yeah, this sword is basically already legendary after the first layer. And never mind, it's not basically legendary, it is legendary after one layer. As you can see here, we still haven't taken our reward chest, and we're just gonna go straight back home to deposit this and bring a few more with us. That strat is certified goated, and I've never heard of it before, so leave a like if I'm putting you guys on today. And I will be getting back to the cave in a second, trust me, but I mean, look at this sword here. A legendary sapphire and frostpine looks beautiful, but we gotta go ahead and retire it for now. And we're immediately back in this cave where we brought 3 brand new swords with us. We have a copper, emerald, and ruby sword, all that have wooden handles on them. Again, we're going for every single combination in the game, regardless of what it is. These are kind of the most useless ones. They're pretty weak to begin with, but looking at this emerald sword here, it has a lot more knockback than most swords do, so we will definitely be testing that. But first, we need to get our reward. I'll take the rune tome, but honestly, I just don't have room for this in my inventory with all these vines. And then on levels with these spawners, we're gonna go ahead and use our pickaxe to break them, just so we can wear down the durability on that a little bit. And we also have to test the knockback on this emerald and wood sword, just to see if it actually does anything. So let's target an acolyte, let's swing, and I'm noticing no knockback at all. Okay, yeah, no, there's no knockback yet. Yeah, I'm just trying to focus on seeing them get knocked back, but I didn't see them move an inch backwards, so maybe knockback's just a myth. I have no idea. Either way, in every single level of this cave, obviously we're gonna go ahead and use our newfound strategy to go ahead and break every single vine we can. And oh my goodness, wait, did we just get 2 rift crystals in a row from those guys? We did. That's actually insane luck. And we just finished level 2, but let's go ahead and clear out the plants and see how much of this thing we can knock out. After destroying every single plant in the second level, this thing went up quite a bit to about 75% of the way done. Again, guys, I think this strat is super overpowered. And then obviously these storm dungeons do respawn every 24 hours. And I'd imagine the plants probably spawn back as well, which is pretty cool. But you guys get the point. We're basically going to rinse and repeat until we're done with this cave. And hopefully we do find some bears, because like I said, the goal is to have better charms eventually. I don't want to keep rocking this uncommon totem of return. So yeah, hopefully we find those at the end, but let's keep going. Oh. Guys, I know I said I wasn't going to talk about the strat anymore, but I feel like I have to here. I realize in some of these levels, it's actually glitched and they spawn duplicates. So as you can see, this plant is here, but when I break it, the same plant is here. Meaning I'm basically doing double the damage on top of the already insane damage I'm doing. That's just going to make this entire thing even easier, if you could believe it. Anyway, sorry for the interruption. Let's go ahead and finish up here. And unfortunately, I did not find any bears this time around, but I did find the Thunderlord. So let's go ahead and take him out. And we just made light work out of the Thunderlord. And look at that. He once again dropped a Sapphire and Frostpine Rod Sword. That's literally what we just got to Legendary. So we're not going to pick that up. But what I can show you is that we did successfully get 2 more Legendary Swords. That's going to be the Emerald and the Ruby and Wood Swords. I have my Copper and Wood Sword here as well. And as you can see, it's basically done. And I guess I didn't even have to go inside of the cave to find all these plants, because look at the outside of this place. Once you defeat the cave and you don't even have to worry about the storm creatures, you can just come out here and have a field day. I mean, this strat is just absolutely ridiculous. Just like that, we got our Amber Sword to Legendary as well, which marks all 3 that we came in with, plus the one we deposited back earlier, which brings our count up quite a bit. Oh, and look at that. It's our bear. Bro is so lost. He has no idea what to do since I'm standing up here. So there we go. We're gonna need a lot more bear pelts than just one, but that's just a start. And going home one last time to deposit things back into our sapphire chest. We have the honor of depositing 3 items in. I'm gonna have to start labeling these because I'm gonna forget what they actually are. It's pretty hard to tell visually because some of the pieces look pretty similar sometimes, but wow, this chest is absolutely gorgeous. Guys, drop a like if you enjoy these grindier videos. And if you made it all the way until the end, you're a real one. And I just wanted to let you guys know, I do plan on streaming quite a bit more here on the YouTube channel, so stay tuned for those. I'm gonna pay a lot more attention to doing things with our community on there. And hint, hint, we might have a build challenge coming soon, so stay tuned. Join the Discord down below, and I will catch y'all in the next one. It's been your boy Kaz. Hopefully you found this video a little bit helpful, and let me know if you'll be joining me on this grind, but I'll catch y'all later. Peace.